let's get this started, shall we? Now, all we have to do is wait for me to scan it and give you your feedback.
Open those eyes. You don't have to wake up, but open your eyes. What's the matter? Somebody hit you? Here. Let me help. Kind of busy here.
It sounds like real trouble. At the engine, they said Hope made a lateral ascension.
What do you hope? You're not happy about it? Shit. Come on.
I've got myself a cup of tea, some biscuits, and I'm scanning them, dunking them in.
They've paged for you 3 times already. There's something urgent at the engine. What are you doing in here anyway?
Why weren't you answering the page? I'll tell them you're incoming.
It's a bit too early in the morning for coffee, don't you think? Or late at night, your preference.
Christ, Wayland, hurry up. They're waiting.
They're cutting it close. Next station will be coming in arterial spin.
They've got Gluskin out of this.
Gonna continue the scan.
Where have you been? Functional imaging interfaces and talking to the ASL. We got a patient 30 seconds out and we're blind inside his head.
Call it in the chamber. Ask them to delay.
No, I don't need another performance evaluation. Mr. Park here is gonna have us up and running before we even know it. Right, Mr. Park? Are we happy, Mr. Park?
Steve? fMRI is still dark.
You're doubting our friend, Mr. Wayland Park? Which I consider more than unkind to his programming skill and considerable dedication to the Murkoff Corporation. Fuck me, they're bringing him in.
No, not again. No. Zach, Fox. I know what you were doing. Help me, they're gonna rape me. Ray. Help me! Don't let them do this! Don't let them... You! I know you can stop this! You have to help me! You have
Hey,
to...
calm yourself. This is a high security...
It's all right, Agent. Mr. Park was just surprised. I'm sure he's still calm and eager to finish his work. Take your seat. quickly, Mr. Park. It will need to roll if the fusion monitoring is not active when you put them in the engine. 5 seconds. Hold. 3.
Arterial spin labeling is back online.
Good.
Positioning imaging plates.
I'm literally
Your
mortified
permission, Mr. Wayland Park.
and ashamed of myself.
Leave. Don't expect anything but honesty in my review of your performance.
I was dunking my biscuit and I fucking dropped it in my cup of tea.
exit the room, sir.
But anyway, that person in the bar that ran to the window and had his face changed, that's Eddie. The Eddie that we encounter.
Somebody's been telling stories outside of class.
On the floor! Down! Hands where I can see him!
Mr. Wayland Park. Consulting contract 8208. Software engineer with a level 3 security clearance. Graduated cum laude from Berkeley, but still somehow not smart enough to realize that the last thing a fly ought to do in a spider's web is wiggle. Somehow dumb enough to think that a borrowed laptop, onion router, and firewall patch would be enough to fool the world's leading supplier of biometric security. Stupid, Mr. Park. More than stupid. In fact, that was crazy. I'm afraid we're going to have you committed. Mr. Park, will you willingly submit to forced confinement? Did you hear that, Agent?
He said yes, Mr. Blair.
Great. Oh, and did I just hear Mr. Wayland Park volunteer for the morphogenic engine program?
Well, that's what I heard, Mr. Blair.
That was brave indeed, Wayland. The Murkoff Corporation and the Onward March of Science both appreciate your bravery and sacrifice. Maybe you could administer Mr. Park here a light anesthetic.
Gladly.
Now I'm sad. All the biscuits have been scrammed. And Daisy's not down the entire draining board down. What a naughty cat. How is she strong enough to do that? She's like... well, probably as big as... 2 of my hands now. That's going too far, even for my standards. Wayland just saying how he's fucked up.
I'll open you up. Open you up and show you. You wait right there. Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Hello, Billy.
Come to join our therapy session. Here, take the blade. Keep it rounding our friend here. Get a little red on your hands. It's always healthy to express yourself. You keep it bottled up too long and you might do something you regret. No. You're one of those. Too good for the likes of us. Think you're different? Something special? There are no observers here. Now, Get the f out of here before I change my mind.
Gladly. Right, first choice.
Come back here!
And just like that, it's over.
We get out of here through reception, and then Merc Tactical will clean it up. If they get here in time, we need help now.
If we get them on the radio, the National Guard could be here within...
We don't even know the radio works.
It's shortwave. If the person's got electricity, they've got signal, and the lights are on.
Murkoff has it under control.
Yeah, I noticed. We need to get to that radio.
Outside help doesn't come without outside help. You want responsibility?
I unlock the door, patient comes in, then the doctor just screams, "No!" and then gets his head smashed in. Billy's onto us. But you were in the
Another one's coming!
reckless hatred, locking the door on me. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember much of the DLC on how to do stuff, but it's extremely short, so I think I get away with it. But I really got to conserve my battery because we don't start with any. Wayland Park is a panzer gun. Do you see that? Being chased by a dude with a fucking chainsaw or something. And what does he do? Gently slams the door shut behind him. Or doesn't he? It's not even a slam, he just gently shuts it behind him. How did he do that? Holds the camera up whilst unlocking it with his hands. Wayland Park's got 3 arms, so...
You stay there and cook.
Drop. Look at that. Holding up the camera with 0 hands again. Gotta give credit to Wayland Park though. The dude's got 3 arms and He does climb faster.
I told you you wouldn't open. I can't open, Graham. We're almost out.
Didn't even see him, but luckily I can take a hit. Headbutt the next door for me, please. It's so good to know I can take a hit. Wonder if we're going to see a Jew in here. After all, it is the gas room. Cap. What? What did I do? Oh, because I made a Jew joke. But am I wrong though? Can't even use our camera if we wanted to, because we get blinded. But I think that's pretty cool what they do at the end of the game. When you got okay, the wall rides are chasing you and all the walls are white, so you get blinded.
Oh God, that's another one. Giant is hunting.
Yeah, if we got too close, they would hit us. But you know, Do you see that? When we got a bit too close, they like ran towards us, but we got far enough away that they turned away, then went. Oh. Do you see how Wayland put his arm out? That meant he was going to go swing for us. Oh, no we don't. We don't want to die. I think we're gonna come up across to the naked dudes now. Oh yeah. The twins. Before they torment Miles. And they're playing basketball with somebody's head. Now he's angry. So he's gonna try punch us. Gonna run into some dude.
Don't trust them. They'll tell you.
Give us a lecture. Oh wait,
science.
it can't be arsed listening.
It's not.
I'm speed running. Those people who were running, we run in the direction they was running away from, because we're smart. It's me when I'm having a hissy fit.
Wayland, you couldn't just keep your mouth shut. You couldn't just play along. Now. Do me a favor and die here, Park.
You just couldn't die, could you? Wait, Chris Walker didn't even spot us. So he's not even chasing us. That's fun. Ah, the priest.
Another poor soul. Don't be afraid, you're doing his work. Whether you know it or not.
Somebody who looks as much like a priest at this place looks like an asylum writing instructions on the wall talking about God tells me not to be afraid. How was I ever a part of this inhuman bullshit, greed-driven moral genocide? The monsters Murkoff ripped from tortured minds, the Leinster jack-booted business schoolworms will go to protect it. Their own men slaughtered. I've never prayed in my life, Lisa. But if some small-minded inventionist, pardon me, God is listening, kill Jeremy Blair before I die. Sanity and avarice, there's no pain he doesn't deserve. There is no radio, no hope of reaching the outside world, only escape. This looks familiar, doesn't it, Hannah? That dude is still here. Oh, but this dude broke out by the time I was getting. I hope he lived to tell the tale.
Oh God! One of them's coming! It's not even human anymore! Block it! Shut it in!
Fun fact, Chris Walker is onto us now. But you know the room we came out of? It's literally just an empty room. No sink, no toilet, no bed, no chair. Just an empty box. That is because you're not supposed to go in there because Chris Walker's onto you. And you know Chris Walker. The man kills you in one punch. He doesn't have to grab you to rip your head off. All he has to do is hook you and you're dead. If anyone's a unit, it's him. And this is where the bullshit happens. Where someone likes to play fucking games. You know, where we switch on the power, then some dude turns it off and waits for us to go switch it back on again, then just punches us. Because just completely unnecessary. He's like the Joker. Gets the final laugh. What a joke, what a comedian. But we can take a hit from him, so that's good. I got hit by that saw guy on 2 different occasions. Having a cheeky one. You gotta be fucked up if you're jerking over dead bodies. Unless you hated them, then I see reason within it. I'm surprised that saw guy didn't kill me though. Because, like I said, he hit me on 2 different occasions. I was just looking for a battery, don't mind me. He hit me the second time, or third time I encountered him, then he hit me on the last time. But you can take a hit from him, I was very surprised. But to be fair, he does spawn in the hallway which you're supposed to go down, so that's probably why. I would shut that door behind me, but look at my health. I'm pretty fucked. Well, I'm not fucked, but one hit from him, I am fucked, you know. I've recovered with most of my health anyway. See ya. He's fucking fast though, but he does give chase when you reach this point. Ooh, the wall rider. Like that. Speedrunning tactics. We're beyond the halfway point if you didn't know. Like I said, very short this DLC. Even Miles on Wayland Park say suicide seems like a wise option in a place like this. They call people who's fucked up in the heads like tortured minds, but the morphogenic program fucked them up even more. So these are literally the world's biggest fucking lunatics. That's what Murkoff create. They create monsters. They get people who are mentally ill. But if anything, they're the most vulnerable, if you get me. People with mental illness are the most vulnerable. Then they get them and fuck them up. Create them into creatures. That Trager. I wonder if Trager will be in Outlast if I use. Because he is very fucking old. And he was like one of the first patients. And they experimented him all on him. Literally all the fucking time, and he survived every single one. It does make me laugh how he finds everything funny.
sisters. Maybe some girls that ain't blood.
You ain't old enough to be worrying about it.
If we did.
You know what?
What in
I shouldn't even bother trying to look for a battery because look,
Just like
I've got a little under half in this, and I've still got 2 batteries to spare, and I'm well past the halfway point now.
a gift for the groom.
So it's something we just shouldn't worry about. I like the way how they prepared that guy. You know, you're running in the pure darkness, then you just see white and then a tall figure. Then you're like, oh shit, what the fuck is that? But it's just a dude who's hung himself.
here? Inside the wall! Kill him! This idiot wants to die. There's
I'll reload my battery after this part. If I can remember how to do it.
There he is! What do you think?
Oh, he'll do.
Wait! For once we agree. He got away! The groom will have us!
GG. Right, the difficult part, Eddie himself. Eddie's just a one-punch machine. One punch from that guy, we're dead.
God.
Did I frighten you? I'm awfully sorry, I didn't mean to. We've met before. I know I've seen you.
I corners myself, so I had to do that. I don't like glitching, but it was either that or die. And I don't want to die, so yeah. I'm not having your baby. Ouch.
Oh God, you okay? Tell me you're okay. What would you do something?
To get away from you, and now thanks to you, I'm gonna be limping for the entire game. Prick.
Then be with me. Then die.
Yeah.
You continue.
smell of my
I was just taking the mick then.
lungs.
Just seeing the difference between running and walking when limping. There isn't much, by the way. But slightly faster if you try to run. But didn't realise he was still chasing us. Man, he must have got down really fast. He must have jumped down like we did.
Here we go.
Oh, it's time to be fucking pepper sprayed.
I've been a little vulgar. And I want to say I'm sorry. I just... You know how a man gets what he wants to know. But after the ceremony, I made an honest woman of you. I promise I'll be a different man.
Just tell her that you want the ceremony first before you go through the change. So it doesn't cut off your genitals.
A family, a legacy. To be the father I never had.
Tell him kill Chris Walker
I'll never
first.
let anything happen to our children. Not like...
It's sad though, seeing Eddie like this. He was just a normal human begging for your help. Then, in literally 12 hours, look at him.
You know you must be as eager as I am to consummate our love. But try to enjoy the anticipation. Here, darling. This will help you relax. Darling, I need you to try to bleed less. I know the fair sex often endure the same wounds that you're suffering, but you really need to make an effort. No. I'm so sorry, darling. Love isn't for everybody. Hold still now, darling. All these unsightly hairs. Oh, silky smooth, like a little girl again. Now the more delicate bits.
No! No, don't! Please! Oh, God!
You've given up. You're ugly. You've given up. You're not even worth stringing up.
Oh, God.
Bleed, please. You have amazing bone structure. Such soft skin. You're going to be beautiful. A woman has to suffer some things. It's not pleasant, I know. But just try to endure. For my sake. For the sake of our children. It won't take long. A few snips of the flesh here and here. Cut away everything vulgar. A soft place to welcome my seed. To grow our family. The incision will hurt. And the conception. And birthing is never easy. I'll make a cut first. Just close your eyes.
Get back here!
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you for stripping us bare. Showing my dick and balls on screen. YouTube's gonna come after me for that. Gonna shut down my stream for inappropriate content. Let's play Ringa Ringa Rosa. Run, Park, run. He's actually slightly faster than me. But luckily this door's open. Finally, he slams the door shut. Without gently closing it. Thing about Eddie, he doesn't headbutt doors down like Chris, he just opens them. So that makes him more dangerous. Chris takes his time smashing it down. I mean, he knocks it down in a headbutt or two, but Eddie, he just opens it. We just got to do the wedding ceremony and we've won the game. I used to think that I had to go down that elevator shaft, so I remember I died when I jumped down there. How's it hanging, man? You want a high five? Slap. Fucking hell, he's racked up a body count in 12 hours. I think he's broke a world record doing that. Don't think Hitler killed that many people in that short amount of time. You lady, I wanted to see who was in the wedding dress. As long as I can't see his eyes, he can't see me.
Don't have to hide from me.
We're dead. That is probably single-handedly the hardest part because you're limping and his tracking is like a bit off. Where people like Chris Walker and all that you can predict, but when he's not as fast as you, maybe slightly faster, there's not much you can do, is there? Question is, can I be bothered spending another hour doing this? When I did it like just a few days ago with you round. It was Monday, that right? Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave it there. I'm probably gonna leave it there because I really can't be bothered. I'll message you, Hannah, because I'm just probably gonna put on Netflix and watch Vampire Diaries. I love you.